Hey, Snowman. Here we are at the 11th session of ICE Personal Development Program. Well, my friends, welcome to all of you. I'm glad to see on the chat many known people, but new ones too. I can see emotional damage. What a nickname. Roy from UK. Hi and welcome. Pervez, Ibrahim, Aziz, Azilal. Okay. Welcome, 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 friends. I'm glad that more and more of you have the passions to watch our sessions here at the ICE Personal Development Program. Well, passions, it's one of the most important characteristic of a person. If you show passions, you can discover unexpected treasures. If you are in a constant state of agitation and do not have the passions to read, listen, or watch a session like the one from the ICE Personal Development Program, you will not get in-depth information of important information. You will stay at the superficial level. You know, we all mine, meaning we dig deep. We have to be patient to accumulate ice, to make efforts for it. It is the same with knowledge. You have to be patient and make an effort to get the treasure. That is the knowledge and skills that will propel us towards success. I congratulate all of you who show passion and put in the effort to evolve. Well, my friends, this week I received several messages asking me to show those who wrote to me a way to become leaders in their micro communities. I have received such messages over time, but every time I answer with a very short to-do list. Every time I felt that is not enough. I know that to-do list is not enough for these people. You friends, have you wondered what you should do to become leaders of your micro communities in ICE network? Have you wondered what you need to do or know to become leaders in your micro communities? Please write on the chat if you have asked yourself this question. Answer this question now. The most important thing is to be useful. Give those people something of value to them. Let's talk about something fundamental in life. The idea that you can give what you cannot give, what you don't have. It's a concept that resonates deeply with the human experience. Think about it. You can't give money if you don't have any. You can't offer passions if you're running low on it. You certainly can't share love if your heart feels empty. It's common sense, right? Could you give the others what do you don't have? But here's where it gets interesting. These things, the wealth, passions, love, balance, they aren't just tangible resources you can accumulate in your bank account or stack on your shelf. No, they are first built within you, in your mind, in your thoughts, in your beliefs. It all starts in your inner world. When you consistently share what you seek from others, your life undergoes a big transformation. Suddenly, those naysayers who chant, it's not possible, or it's too hard, or there is no way, don't have the same power over you. It becomes a test of your personal happiness. And until you overcome this test, you might not even realize what lies beyond it. You might dismiss it as an illusion. But for those who crossed that threshold, your skepticism doesn't faze them. They'll just smile and go about their business. You face a choice. You can follow in their steps of that skepticals, learning to tap into that well of inner resources, or you can continue battling with those who believe that you are treating us impossible. When you start bolstering your confidence every day through your actions, something magical happens. People start to see in you a sense of security, a remarkable ability to adapt when everyone else insists it's unfeasible, and openness in your relationships, and authenticity that doesn't crave validation of or fret over being ignored. In these moments, the people around you start to desire what they see in you. That's when you can truly give it to them. But remember, you can only give what you genuinely possesses. There is no room for pretense or empty words. Authenticity is the key. A person who truly possesses something, who comprehends its value, will eagerly share it. They look for opportunities to give, whether it's through informative blog posts, uplifting Twitter updates, or simply by brightening someone's day with a smile. They share knowledge, spread joy, offer balance, and stir pleasant emotions. Of course, they also express personal opinions, opinions that you might not always agree with, and that's perfect fine. So, here is the essence of it all. When you build these treasures within yourself, when you truly have them, you become a conduit of positivity and empowerment. You inspire others not through words alone, but through the authenticity of your actions. You become a beacon of possibility in a world of often clouded by doubt. Well, so I encourage you to reflect on this idea. What do you have within you? What can you cultivate? And how can you share it with the world? Remember, You can't give what you don't have. But when you do have it, the possibilities are endless. This is today's first lesson. You can't give what you don't have. Let's dive, my friend, into a fundamental principle, one of the transcends public speaking and extends to into the very fabric of our day by day lives. Art of giving, of offering something valuable and beautiful to those around us. Whether you're standing on a stage, dressing to a crowd, or simply, I don't know, interacting with family or friends, this principle remains unchanged. It's a rule that governs our actions, especially in today's interconnected world where we often express ourselves through social media. In the realm of public speaking, there is a golden rule. Your speech must be a useful and beautiful gift to your audience. But how can you achieve this? Well, you start by asking yourself some vital questions. How can I help these people? It's about identifying the needs and concern of your audience and tailoring your message to address them. Next question. Why would they want to listen to me? Understanding what makes your message relevant and engaging to your audience is crucial. The next question, it's very important. How can I improve their condition? Every interaction and every word you speak should leave your audience in a better state than before they listen to you. The next question, how do I give them something unique, something memorable? Making your message stand out and embedding it in their memory is an art. It's about creating an impact that lingers. Well, what actionable insight can they take away from what I tell them? Again, what actionable insight can they take away from what I tell them? Information is great, but providing practical takeaways that your audience can apply in their life, it's invaluable. Now, here is the kicker. These rules of engagement extended far beyond the stage. They apply to our everyday interactions, be it home, to work, I don't know, or among friends. When you think about others, when you genuinely offer something valuable, you are essentially following these principles. It's about making your presence felt by enhancing the life of those around you. Consider how you present yourself on your blog or social media, particularly on a platform like X, formerly Twitter. Are you offering something of value? Or are you limited to the realm of the selfie? Have you ever pondered how sharing endless picture of yourself truly benefits others? Do you wonder why people engage with you? It's a question many shy away from asking. The truth is that people aren't thrilled by low quality selfie taken in mundane settings. The superficial comments that often accompany such posts don't genuinely reflect what others think. Instead, people do perceive on both conscious and subconscious level. It's your yearning for approval, your struggle for validation in a world that many not fully appreciate you. Now, here is the twist. What if instead of endless stream of selfies, you shared content that truly added value? Imagine if you, let's say, crack jokes, communicated profound truths, shared insight that others could learn from, or showcased inspiring photos. That's when you'd be offering something unique, something that resonates, something that prompts others to engage and share. You'd be truly adding value. So, here is the challenge. Strive every day to develop yourself. Seek out activities that ignite your passion, that bring you joy, happiness, that incrementally boost your success, and ultimately that fulfill you. Remember, people tend to follow those they perceive as stronger or more accomplished than themselves. Well, so if you wish to be listened and if you aim to make an impact, it starts with becoming the best version of yourself and sharing that with the entire world. Second, today's lesson. It's so called the golden rule of public speaking. Your speech or your post must be a useful and beautiful gift to your audience. No, I like to explore something we all inherently know, but often underestimate the power of our behavior in shaping the perceptions of those around us. You see, whether we are experts in reading verbal or nonverbal cues or not, we all have an uncanny ability to decipher someone's character just by observing their action. Reflecting on my own journey, I've come to realize the profound impact of our internal selves on the external world. What lies within us is inevitably projected outside, like a mirror reflecting our inner essence. This revelation hit me hard when I pondered over past losses and failures. I couldn't point fingers at external factors or superficial appearances. No, The blame squarely reset on my shoulders, on my own inadequacies. So, what did I do? I decided to embark on a transformation journey to reconstruct my inner self. It became abundantly clear that if I wanted others to follow me, to believe in me, I had to exude qualities that inspire trust, security, and a sense of mutual benefit. I resolved to become a person who naturally radiate these qualities without having to ask anyone to do the same. Why? Because people instinctively follow those they can relate to, those who embody the values they respect. It's a simple truth. People do what they see and perceive, not just what they hear. But here is the kicker: my learning didn't stop there. In fact, it's a lifelong process. I continuously learn from those who have achieved remarkable success. I draw wisdom from every individual I encounter. And yes, I learn from myself too. Because ultimately, I want to be the best version of myself, not just because it's expected, but because it's that I genuinely desire. Now, let's talk a little bit about personal development. It's not just a phrase, it's a way of life. It's not a fleeting hobby or a momentary fad. It's a conscious decision to evolve every single day. You see, our daily practices mold us, whether we realize or not. They become habits, and habits shape our reality. So, if you consistently embrace fear, anger, sadness, or helplessness, that's precisely what you'll attract into your life. Here is the deal: if you want to be a leader, if you aspire to possess his emotional intelligence, you can't engage in action that help others while feeling weak, alone, helpless, and feeling bad. Leadership requires inner strength and resilience, qualities that stem from personal development. And remember, never underestimate the power of kind words. Even when you think someone knows how much you appreciate them, pressing it can make all the difference. You know, it's a small act that carries tremendous weight in nurturing relationship and fostering a positive environment. So, as we wrap up, let me leave you with this. Your behavior and your actions speak volumes about who you are. And personal development, well, it's not just a fancy term, it's your key to becoming the best version of yourself and inspiring others along the way. Well, We have to learn two lessons from here. Today's third lesson. People instinctively follow those who embody the values they respect. It's a simple truth. People do what they see and what they feel. Not just they hear. Fourth lesson. Well, never underestimate the power of kind words. Well, I will now tell you a story, a short story. And please pay attention because you will extract yourself what's important from this short story. One day, John set off for the westernmost city on the continent. Those he had proposed to see that city. He didn't even know why. He had a few kilometers to go, and his legs were a bit tired from so much walking, for sure. He approached an old man sitting on the side of the road. And he asked the old man, "Don't mind me asking, but I've never been here before. How are the people of this city that comes my way?" The old man answered him with a question too. How were the people of the city you just passed through? John answered, "Oh, selfish and friendly, cold, only troubles I had in their minds. That's why I'm glad I left there." "What a thing," said the old man. "So, are the people of the city you will soon enter? They are the same." John walked steady on. Not even 10 minutes later, another hiker, let's say Mike, who was taking the word in stride, approached the old man sitting on the side of the road. And going on the same way to the westernmost city of the continent, he asked the same question the old man. "I have just arrived in this area. I don't even know where to take it. Luckily, it's the right way. How are the people of the city I'm going to?" The old man answered with the same question addressed to John. "How were the people of the town you just passed through?" Mike responds, "They were hardworking, jumpy, cheerful, smart. I made many friends there and hardly left them behind. It was so beautiful that I promised myself that one day I would return." The old man, "Well, so are the people of the city you will soon enter." The cyclist, who was drinking a bottle of water a few meters away, hearing each time the conversation of the others, also approached the old man after the second traveler has just left. And he has said, reproachfully. How can you give two such different answers to one and the same questions that two people ask you? Friend, every man carries his own word in his heart. He who did not find anything good in the past will not find anything to like here either. On the contrary, he who has made friends in other city will find reliable companions here. Because you see, people are nothing but what we know to find in them. This is a story. I confess that I have some great memories from every place I've passed through. Even if I happen to be with someone who saw perhaps more the ugly faces of the city of human behavior, I fortunately choose to enjoy what I like and discard the unwanted aspects. To photograph everything that pleased me, even if not everyone understand me. Each person has his own reality. If he wants to be beautiful, he chooses to see the glass half full, not the empty half doesn't exist. It's just what good would it do him to look and feel and complain about it all the time? Every place, every person has good parts and less good parts. Each of us has a shadow, something that is not good, but that follow us everywhere. When we meet a person, we don't first look at his shadow. We first look at the what is in the light, what is beautiful. When you meet someone, you are looking first at his shadow? For sure not. You are looking at his face. The face is in the light. If you want to relate to someone, establish a connection and communicate with that person, we must see his positive side and find those things that bring us together, not those that separate us. People who only see the dark side will not be able to relate properly to others. If in the past you were orientated more towards seeing the bad side, you made a habit out of it. Well, it's time to make the change. One of the essential conditions to be able to become a leader is to be able to see the good side of people first. It is that part with which you can resonate. Is the foundation on which you build your relationship with them. Allow me to drink a little bit water. Thank you, guys. Well, this does not mean that you will not notice over time their less beneficial bets or those characteristic of negativism or doubt. Of course, You will notice them. Those are the things you will have to act to help him change them. Well, for this, you must communicating with that person, gain their trust, and be able to be partners in this process of change. In conclusion, the fifth lesson we're going through today is this: a leader builds on what is good in others as a foundation, as an basement to determine change. Well, five lessons today, yeah? Okay, we embark today in a journey of discovery, no? A journey that will bridge the wisdom we've gathered in our personal development sessions with the inspiration of those among us who are eager to become leaders in their respective micro communities within the ICE network. Well, the question we pose is simple yet profound. Can all these lessons be applied right here in ICE network? Are they useful to those who want to become leader in the ICE community? Well, let's delve into the inquiry, breaking it down through the lens of the five lessons we've uncovered today. Well, the first lesson: you can't give what you don't have. Again, first lesson: you can't give what you don't have. In ICE network, this lesson couldn't be more applicable. As aspiring leaders, it's essential that we embody the qualities we seek to inspire in our micro communities. Be it kindness, empathy, dedication, or innovation, we must first cultivate these attributes within ourselves. Authenticity, it's our greatest ally. By genuinely possessing these qualities, we can lead by example, providing through our actions that the values we hold dear are worth following. Lesson number two. Lesson number two: the golden rule of public speaking. Our network thrives on communication, whether through written words, videos, or virtual meetings. Our messages, it's like our currency. But remember, it's not about simply sharing information. It's about providing value. In ICE network, your posts and interactions should be a useful and beautiful gift to your audience. Ask yourself how you can help your micro community, why they should listen to you, and what actionable insight they can take away from your contributions. By following this rule, you'll not only gain respect, but also become a beacon of inspiration within your community. Well, lesson number three: people do what they see and perceive. Well, our ICE network micro communities are not different from the world at large. People instinctively follow those who embody values they respect. Your actions speak louder than your words. If you wish to lead, be it in the discussions, project, or initiatives, remember that your micro community members are watching you. By demonstrating the qualities and behaviors you expect from others, you create a culture of shared value and respect, making leadership a natural progression. Well, lesson number 4. Never underestimate the power of kind words. Leadership isn't solely about steering projects or making decisions. It's about fostering relationships. In ICE Network, kindness, appreciation, and encouragement are the glue that bind us together. Take a moment to express your appreciation for the efforts of your fellow snowmen. Your words have the power to uplift, motivate, and strengthen connection, creating a supportive environment where leadership can thrive. Well, lesson number 5. A leader. Well, number 5, I said. Yeah, okay. A leader builds on what is good in others. Lastly, leadership in the ICE network hinges on recognizing and nurturing the potential within your micro community members. Just as we discussed today, focus on the strengths and positive qualities of those you lead. By building upon what's good in them, you create a solid foundation for growth and development. Communication is the key here. Engage with your micro community, gain their trust, and work together to facilitate positive change. In conclusion, my fellow snowmen, these 5 lessons are not just abstract concepts. They are guiding principles that can transform your journey in ICE Network. Whether you aim to lead a discussion group, initiate a project, or simply inspire others with your words, with your actions, these lessons are your compass. By embodying them, you'll not only find personal growth, but also foster a culture of leadership, positivity, and empowerment within the ICE community. So, I challenge you today to embrace these lessons, apply them in your micro communities, and watch as you not only become leaders, but also empower others to do the same. Together, we'll create a thriving network that embodies the very principles you've explored today. Dear friends, here we are, nearing the end of session 11 of the ICE Personal Development Program. I thank you all for being present here and now. I especially thank all those who had the passion to watch the session from the minute 1 to the end. This passion and seriousness of yours, it's proof that you will succeed in what you purpose. It's proof that you are the ones who have the determination, the consistency, and discipline that bring you among the winners. Passions, it's one of the virtues. We'll talk about it in one of our sessions, for sure. Well, with this, we conclude the 11th session. I'll be waiting for next time here at ICE Personal Development Program. Thank you for your attention and, most important, for your involvement. May you be blessed with light, inner peace, and wisdom.